I was mentioning when I introduced you here that I was in the old Boston Garden locker room.
The old Garden.
Yeah, you had just beaten the Celtics, and I was covering it for NBA Tonight on ESPN2.
So look what happened. How did that work out? Shoot, now you got your show. Hey.
Well, it's amazing how long it's been, to be honest with you. But the thing I'll never again forget, because it was the first assignment I ever had outside of Sports Center, and I was a wisecracking guy on the set. And
like me and you the same.
Well, I never knew what I was going to say, what I may have said about you or Carl or Schrempf or anybody in that room. And I remember walking in there thinking, I hope I didn't say anything stupid. And it taught me a lesson about how to conduct myself on the air. But I also remember that you just won 14 out of 15. Was that what we determined, Brock, when we looked at it?
Yeah, that was the 14th win in 15 games.
And you were on fire. But nobody in that room it was totally businesslike to me. It looked like you guys were not either having fun or you just looked at it. This was a business trip. Well, what was it like for that team? Were you guys having fun on that team?
Rich, people don't understand that team right there, out of 5 years in a row, we won 60 games in a row for 5 or 6 years in a row. It was normal to us. We had a veteran team. So we were talking about winning championships. That was our focus. It wasn't a happy thing that we win 14 out of 15 games. It was just normal for us. So it was business-like. So everywhere we went, we were business-like. We wanted to win basketball games and make statements, and that's what our mentality was, and that's where it's a little bit different because we're all older. We were all in our 8th year.
Yeah, Sam Perkins was in that room
5th
too.
year, the 12th year. We had a lot of Detlef Schrempf. We had a lot of guys that was really, really veterans. We didn't ha and all that. We were like straight business. We wanted to win games, and that's what we wanted to do, and we took it very serious.
And how much George Karl is in you when you're in the huddle for Big Three? You model. What type of coach are you?
You know, I am. When you look at coaches, I done played for some greats. I done played for Lenny Wilkins. I done played for Pat Riley. I done played for Phil Jackson. And then Karl Malone is George Karl is my favorite. So George Karl is my favorite. So when you get them type of three, and I be coaching in the Big Three, I do the same. I try to be a player's coach. I let them do what they want to. They're old. If they don't know how to play by now, I'll just sit them down. I'll sit them down and I'll tell them what we want. And that's what's so different about me and this thing. Everybody tries to take this lead as, okay, these guys are old. They can't play. They can't move. But I got a team where I make them accountable. You come in there, you be in shape. If you're not in shape, I'm not going to pick you. I'm not going to put you on the floor. You won't be on my team anyway. And we run through practices. We do drills. We do practice. And these guys are in great shape. And that's why it worked last year, because everybody got in shape and they made it entertaining to people.
Yeah, the MVP of the league, Rashard Lewis, is your captain. Reggie Evans is back as a co-captain now. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Now, Rich, everybody's seen him at LSU, and he's the same way. He's just 49 years old now. He's skinny. 49. He's skinny. He was coming off the pick and rolls. I had him in pick and rolls last year, and he was just unstoppable. His jump shot is still the same. He'll be here tomorrow, and he's going to evaluate things. And I'm going to I'm going to talk to him, and we take this serious. And I think he's in great shape to be 49 years old and stay in that type of shape.
Best shooter you've ever seen with your own two eyes, Gary Payton. Best shooter.
Best shooter. Ooh, that's a tough one. Because I had Dale Ellis with me. I had Mahmoud with me. Dale Curry was a good one. Steph Curry's dad. Even Glenn Rice was a great shooter. So Reggie Miller. I had a lot. I had a lot of shooters that I could see. But if I give it to anybody, pure shooters who can come off picks, I have to give it to Dale Ellis. I have to.
Best one.
Best one.
One shot to win the game, that's the guy?
That's the guy I'm going to give it to. I think he's going to drill it every time.
Gary Payton here on the Rich Eisen Show. We'll take a break, come back, talk about the current game, who you think has the best chance to knock off Golden State, who you think the MVP is, and then obviously you've got a son on the Lakers roster. I want to know what you think about all that.
Okay.
And again, just so we take a break, you do not have any children in Lithuania right now, correct?
No children in Lithuania. If I do, please don't tell me.
Okay. Great answer.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.